Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. We are the Obsolete Punx. My name is Tummy, along with Hood,
Yo,
Mr. Moss Lowtel, and Peyton the Pothead. We are kicking off a new album for you guys tonight to check out. This is an absolute classic from Strung Out. This is Suburban Teenage Wasteland Blues being brought to us courtesy of Mr. Lost Motel. So I'm going to hand it over to Lost Motel and just give us a couple of thoughts on this.
thank you so much, Timmy. Or should I say Tummy? Sorry.
Yes, Mr. Tummy.
I got to show respect. Got to show respect to the Tum Tum. Yeah, like you said, it's an absolute classic. One of the best fat releases, I would say, hands down. So this is an album that I kind of first heard when I was just starting to get into punk. I think I'd mentioned to you guys a couple times, like my first real foray into punk was Stranger Than Fiction and Punk and Drublic. And those were kind of the two punk albums I knew. For a few years, I listened to them a ton, but I was only listening to that punk. I wasn't listening to any other punk really at that point. Then I kind of got into a couple of the Punkorama comps, and that introduced me to some bands, but I didn't really listen to the albums or anything. From there, it was like Less Than Jake, Millencolin, and probably the fifth actual like punk album that somebody showed me was Suburban Teenage Wasteland Blues. They showed me the Bring Out Your Dead video on Peep Show first, and I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. I like snowboarding, and they like it meshes with the music. And as we were driving to a friend's house later that night, they put this on. We listened to it front to back, and just as the drive was going on, my mind is just going like song by song, just absolutely feeling like my mind is being blown and expanded and all at the same time. And I had never heard anything as fast and melodic and technical and well written as this album. It just grabbed me by the balls on the first listen, and it hasn't let go. It's still to this day one of my favorite records. I'll never get tired of it. It's a fucking amazing album. I don't know what else to say about it.
Dude, it is loaded with fucking bangers. This album lives in
Mhm,
my heart and soul
mhm.
forever. I mean, this is like easy top five, top 10 punk
Yes.
album for me. Um, I'm sure everybody's familiar. You got the Bad Religion, Unholy Trinity, right?
Mhm.
Strung Out is the same way to me with Paradise, Suburban, and Twisted. Those three albums are like strung out perfection right there. So I am stoked to get into this. All right. Well, without
Hell yeah.
further ado, this is track number one. This is Firecracker. Pow.
Well, the days when I got a letter in the mail, so rush or thought you're gonna go to jail, you're put inside a cage, and forced to enlist. Well, I laughed, and walked by, be left with walls, and qualified, be shipped off to fight your fucking wars. Cause war's not about policy, religion's about economy, and I'm not down to set your country free. I'll never fight your expectation, never have and ever will. I'm not a brother born, a figurehead, a man of my own free will. Our freedom slowly shredded as they take more than the bill. How much power is ever enough for the man on Capitol Hill?
Firecracker. Kick us off, Hood.
I fucking love.
Do you like firecrackers?
That was fucking amazing. This is the exact strung out sound that I fucking want to hear every single song. And they could recreate this sound every single fucking song, and I would love it. I don't need any variety in their fucking music whatsoever. I just want this. It's the best way you can start an album. Just going high energy. That fucking bass. This is Jim Cherry in this one, right?
Oh yeah, indeed.
Yeah. And yeah, that bass is just so fucking ripping. I don't know. Jason's fucking vocals, like everything just is so perfect in this song. And it's just a great start to kick that album off into what is one of the greatest fucking albums out there for sure. I'm going to go with an 86 on this song.
Mr. Pothead.
Yeah. Fucking Hood nailed it. Great fucking opener. And yeah, the thing that stuck out to me the most was the bass. I fucking love that bass line. Like, I can't recreate it obviously because I'm not a fucking musical genius like Jim, but
You're not a beatboxer.
Yeah, that either. Yeah. But yeah, 88. Fucking love that shit.
Mr. Motel.
All I can say is thank God I've heard the original masters of this album hundreds and hundreds of times, because when I hear it now, they live in my mind at least, and I can kind of hear them. This remaster is fucking hot garbage. I'm sorry.
I agree.
No shade to Ryan Green. He's an amazing studio person. I know he does a lot in the studio, but like, oh, these are so fucking bad.
Yeah, the drums are just way too poppy. Just overall bass is just like
everything is out of whack. And the original masters were so fucking good on this album. Yeah. I don't know why they fucked with it.
I wish Spotify they would have both versions.
Yeah.
So people could understand how perfect this album was when it came out.
Yes. Everything melded so well on that original mix. And here it just sounds like everything's completely separated. Nothing's like the same throughout the entire song, it feels like. Anyways, I'm talking about the mastering when I should be talking about this incredibly fucking well-written punk rock anthem. One of the best album openers ever on a Fat release. Yeah, obviously Jim with the bass work on this song is incredible. This song resonated, I think, a decent bit with me when I was in high school. I don't know exactly, what Jason's experience is here, but what I always took from it was I was starting to get like recruiting calls around the time I was 16, 17 years old. Like, what you going to do with your life, son? And it was pretty much like, fuck you, and hung up every time because it's like, I'm not doing that. That's for sure. It's a classic 90.
Yep. I agree 100%. Already, obviously, the remastered, it's garbage. However, it doesn't take away from what the album is and what the songs are. And this is by far one of the greatest album opening tracks ever, in my opinion. Again, Jim Cherry, man, this is like a Jim Cherry special. Like, so many things going on there that you can tell those are the parts that Jim Cherry wrote. And this one I do believe was co-written with Jake. And this album is where Jake started to kind of get into the writing things. Like, he didn't do much on Paradise because he was pretty new in the band at that time. But I think what he brought was really good. So for me overall, I love this song, 92. And Obsolete score on that one is an 89 all around. So fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, I think that'll do it for Firecracker. Unless you guys want to blow up about something.
I'll blow up about this remaster for the next 12 tracks.
Yeah. 12 more bitchins and moanings coming your way. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on that one. Once again, that was Firecracker, song number 1 from Strung Out's Suburban Teenage Wasteland Blues. I can't wait to get through this whole album. I love this album. So stick around. We'll see you next time.